After 40 hours, mind accept that okay, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So even our body doesn't feel that now we want some rest or we want to sleep. Mind says no, we need to continuously doing something. If one want to serve the nation, defense is the best way. That guided me to join the special forces, Navy, and then special forces. And then working in the field of environment is the best way to serve the earth and humanity. In nature, the natural forest have got a lot of biodiversity around. So in forest, we can find almost all type of varieties. So varieties which support the soil, which support the local flora, local birds, butterflies, bees. Then they have got a lot of medicinal variety trees.
So what do you think, sir? Can forest creation become a scalable professional industry in India?
So currently looking about the startups and about the companies which are in India, it's not that much scalable. But I would say that this is going to be a huge industry in next few years.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the new episode of GIBS IRE Talks podcast. My name is Dr. Sumatra Roy, the host for the day. When we discuss about innovation, research and entrepreneurship, we try to get inside standard corporate boardrooms. But today we are charting a different territory where national defense transforms into ecological defense. Our guest today, Mr. Onkar Singh Shekhawat, spent 15 years serving the nation as elite Special Force veteran, a retired Navy Marine Commando. But after hanging up his uniform, his mission did not stop here. He simply shifted to the soil. He is the founder and director of DhartiAmrit Ecoservices. Please join us in welcoming a true protector of the nation and the nature, an eco-restoration entrepreneur, Mr. Onkar Singh Shekhawat.
Welcome to GIBS podcast, Mr. Onkar. We are very happy to have you here with us today. The extensive experience that you have, the significant contribution that you have towards the society is really remarkable. And through this podcast, we are looking forward to have some insightful conversation. So to start with, I have a basic question for you. It's suppose if you happen to introduce yourself, not as a founder of DhartiAmrit or not as ex-Marine Commando, how would you describe yourself?
First of all, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to interact with the students and the people of this institute. And then all the viewers, hello and thank you everyone. I would like myself to be introduced as a local village boy from a very small village in Rajasthan. My village is very nearby to a very famous place which is famous for its temple. That is Salazar Hanumanji temple.
Oh, yeah, Salazar.
It's very famous,
yes,
all across. Yes. So yeah, I'm a very decent local village boy to be known for.
But that has its own flavor, right?
Yes.
You are saying this is in a nicer way, but that has its own flavor of being some,
yes.
like you just said. So, like you are the founder of DhartiAmrit, right? So before I get into any other question, I would just like to express this. DhartiAmrit, the name itself speaks a lot, right? The combination of both the words, DhartiAmrit, and it results sort of combination again of sustainability and value creation, I can say. So what has inspired you to have this name DhartiAmrit?
So after my first career as a Marine Commando, after my retirement, I was very clear about the second occupation which I wanted to choose. that I'll be working only in the field of environment and sustainability. Maybe through the agriculture, maybe. So I was never thought about ending up creating forest. But after retirement, I started working with farmers to help them do farming without chemicals. So that time, this word Dharti and Amrit, they came in my mind, and I joined both the names so that farmers need to produce Amrit from the Dharti. So whatever they are giving to the others has to be very pure. So that's how the name came, DhartiAmrit.
The name is truly impressive. I was just going through the website, I was going through your profile, and that it is quite like catchy. Like it's not that quite frequently that you get to see this name, this sort of names, I meant to say. So, which part of your childhood days or maybe early years made you comfortable with field work or maybe services or the discipline? Because you come from that background. So, which part of your early life which made that?
So from the very childhood, I was not, excellent in any particular form, you can say. I was very average in studies, then I was average in sports and all the curricular activities, whatever we have in schools and colleges. But I was very particular about few things. One thing is like discipline. My father used to tell me that this is the time to get up, and then you have to take care of your own body. That was the learning which is still with me, and I rigorously follow the schedule. Used to get up early, then do some physical workout, then particular time for eating, particular time for sleep. So these were the things. So that discipline which is still with me. So
okay. So I have a question here. What I thought, like the defense background made you to go into that, right? But it was there from the beginning itself, right? And that's how you ended up being into defense, or?
So joining defense was my dream, you can say.
Oh, wow.
When I was in school also. And ending up becoming Marcos is like when I joined Navy, I saw people. I mean, I was not a guy from the initially who settled for something.
Okay.
I just need to keep things improving. So when I did my 12th, I started finding, myself get enrolled in some sort in the defense forces. So I appeared many exams for the Air Force, then Navy, for the Army. Luckily, I selected in Air Force also and in Navy also.
Navy, yeah.
But before getting call letter from the Air Force, I joined Navy.
Okay.
And in Navy, I find during my basic training and during my advanced training, I found Marine Commandos who were around, and that was fascinating. That these are the special among these specials.
Yeah.
So by getting inspired from them, I selected to be myself also as a Marine Commander.
Great. So now my next question goes towards that only. You come from that background, maybe defense or discipline and all. We somewhat, even though we have never been to that things, but what we understand is all discipline, values and all whatnot, right? So when you look back this Navy years or Navy days, what value guides you every day till today, or maybe every day, that particular value that guides you?
So, if you talk about one word, that is the hard work and discipline. So we need to have some goals in mind, some schedule in mind. Then irrespective of like challenges or whatever is coming in way, we need to follow that. So that is one thing which is still helping me in all my tough times and tough days.
Anything the young students are going to see this podcast? Anything from your side? Since you come from that background, you are the perfect person to speak on that. You want to share anything, like any particular discipline they should definitely have in their daily life?
So there are two things. First thing is take care of your body.
That's
first
important.
thing. So in Hindi, what we call that सबसे पहला सुख है, that is nirogi kaya. If your body is fit, you can do any wonder on the earth. So that is one thing. Second thing, make targets and just try to fulfill them.
Wonderful. That's really great. I think like everyone should follow that. Fair. And now, was it shift from defense to forest all of a sudden? Or when you were having your job, the nature of that call was during your service itself?
So it's like before leaving Navy, I was finding the next career. And during that time, I studied a lot of materials in social entrepreneurship in the agriculture field. And then I find that for last 15, 20 years, or maybe you can say 25, 30 years, the agriculture practices are, very degraded in form of like farmers are used to or tends to use a lot of chemicals in the farming. So I decided to work in that field. And before starting that field, I met people from the forestry field, and that also fascinated me. That and during those agriculture practices also, I was unable to find the perfect business model of that. But then this forestry model, I could gauge that okay, this can be a very perfect business model in terms of finding the social entrepreneurship. So from Navy to forest creation company, this was the same.
Fair. Thank you. So, you were in Navy and you went through this Marcos training, and just now you also mentioned it. The other day, I was just going through an article, and it shows like almost the attrition rate goes up to 80% during the first week. Only people used to drop out, or maybe this 96 hours of brutal, that hell week sort of things. I do not know how it is. It may be something like a coincidence only. The other day only, I just got to see that particular article. So what was all about that? What do you think like Marcos training is something which might have taught you something special or different, or maybe Marcos training teaches something which normal life cannot teach?
So in one sentence, you can say it's like never say no attitude.
Okay.
So whatever is the challenge, whatever is the task in front of you, we are onto that.
You'll have to do that. Whatever comes in your way, you do not have any option to say no.
Correct. So that is the one thing which makes a normal person to soldier, and from soldier to a special force person, that is called Marine Commando.
And how about you want to share anything with the viewers, like, or some of the instances, or maybe anything during a training period? Because it is like quite, it's not that easy, I guess, like that open water swimming, or maybe running, long distance running. What physical challenges you might have faced? Anything that you want to share with the viewers?
So like the thing you mentioned is like Hell Week.
Yeah.
So Hell Week is the one thing in which if one want to become commando, he has to do non-stop activities for almost 80 hours without sleep.
80 hours.
80 hours, 80 hours without without sleep. And it's not like you are only standing or doing some normal stuff.
Okay.
It has to be very rigorous, like doing navigation in the mountains, then doing long sea swimming for around 7-8 hours, and then other major stuff also. So these things tells us that human body has no limitations in terms of, I mean, whatever we want, whatever we decide in the mind, we can do that.
Is that our mindset that we limit ourselves?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
so,
true.
After 40 hours, mind accept that, okay, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So even our body doesn't feel that now we want some rest or we want to sleep. Mind says no, we need to continuously doing something.
But we have the psychological barrier. Okay, if you do not have the sleep at least for 7-8 hours, then you are not or you will not be able to do anything after
Yes.
maybe the next day.
Yes,
Actually, it's everything related to the mind itself.
exactly. Yes, exactly.
So, how do you compare protecting boundaries and borders and protecting ecology?
So there are two different things. I would say this in two sentences which guide me for both my careers. First is if one want to serve the nation, defense is the best way. That's
Undoubtedly.
that guide me to join the special forces, Navy, and then special forces, and then working in the field of environment is the best way to serve the earth and humanity. So that guides me for my second option, second career, which I'm into now. That is forest creation.
Forest creation.
Yes.
Any story that you want to share with us while starting with this forest creation?
So there are a lot of things when I look back my journey for last 10 years into forest creation. After my retirement, since I'm from the background of special forces, so I am a qualified deep sea diver also. So there are multiple career options in terms of security and the diving field. But then the one of the reason was that my wife is also working in the state services.
Okay.
She's a college professor now.
Okay.
So while discussing about the second career, I said, let me do something which is not in the conventional direction. So she supported me a lot. And because of her, I'm able to continue with this profession.
That's really great.
So that is one thing. And the other is that once you have a backup of something, then you can do whatever is non-conventional. So, coming from a 15 years defense background, it's hard to do, startup and do the entrepreneur journey.
Yes, yes.
But
and again, these are two different things.
Exactly.
Not at all similar, no, not at all, no relevance even. These are completely different.
Yes. And, so that's what I was saying, that when I was, choosing this option, then everyone was, against this.
Against,
why are you doing
that
this?
Resistance.
You will face a lot of difficulties to establish the company, establish the startup. And, many times people say that even people don't need this. This is not something which is conventional, which people want, or in which we can find the business also. But then, I met a lot of people, and I then backed myself, okay, let's give it a try. And
yes.
Since a small boy from the village of, Rajasthan, small village, if he can go and become a marine commander, then why not this?
Definitely, yes. That spirit is important.
Yes, I'll do
You
this.
were quite self-motivated. Yes, you can do that.
Yes.
That's really great. So why is forest creation is not same as a tree plantation? What is the difference? Like how?
Yes, so the basic difference is that tree plantation, it what suits people actually. So like if I'm into this field, I may be I may be inclined to a particular tree. I may be fond of banana, or maybe mango, or maybe some other fruit, or maybe some shade giving tree that is like neem or people or something. And majority of, I would say that 99% people are not aware about the local ecology, and about even they are not able to identify also the tree species. But nature works in the totally opposite directions. In nature, the natural forest have got a lot of biodiversity around. So in forest, we can find almost all type of varieties. So varieties which support the soil, which support the local flora, local birds, butterflies, bees. Then they have got a lot of medicinal variety trees. So that's why I selected that irrespective of what I'm doing, I have to select which is in the direction of nature. That's why I selected forestation, and this is the basic difference, that in tree plantation there are limited varieties,
Limited, right.
whereas in the forest creation there are mix of varieties.
Okay.
So in a single project, you can say that in a single forest, irrespective of size, we plant around 60, 70 to 100 varieties.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Yes.
In forest creation.
Yes, so it's like multi-layered.
Multi-layered.
Shrubs are also there,
Yeah.
sub-trees are also there, tree, canopy, medicinal varieties, fruit varieties, flowering varieties, soil enhancement varieties, and then varieties which attract a lot of birds, everything.
Though I come from botany background, but then I have almost zero knowledge about that. That is really good insight. So what do you think, sir? Can forest creation become a scalable professional industry in India?
So currently, looking about the startups and about the companies which are in India, it's not that much scalable. But I would say that this is going to be a huge industry in next few years. Even the industries, HNIs, government institutions, they all are now looking forward to support these kind of initiatives. So just this will be a huge
That can be
segment.
one of.
Yes.
How do you do the study, like soil, native species, water, biodiversity, or maybe sustainable, self-sustainability products and all, or the species and all?
So
For any project that you're going to take up, how do you do the research on that?
So wherever we are doing the project, so there are certain procedures and SOPs which we have created and we strictly follow. First thing is that we just test the soil, what kind of properties it lacks, and what are the properties, what are the things which soil have. So we do physical texture test also, and then we do the lab test also with the soil and water which are available for the site at the site. And then after getting the results, we know that okay, these are the property which lack. So we enhance the soil by doing a lot of soil work. So we dig the soil up to the depth of 1 meter. We add a lot of biomass, and then soil biology enhancer also we introduce to the soil. And then the best and most critical part is the combination of the species and varieties.
Okay.
So the finding the correct combination is the key for creating the forest, and that we get by study the local forest. So from the local forest, we get the species, the correct combination of the species, and then of course the maintenance part also for 2 years. Once that forest, planted forest is maintained for 2 years, and after 2 to 3 years, they become self-sustainable. Even they don't require watering also.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
That is one part. And we follow one more method for our creation. So since I am from Rajasthan, water scarcity area,
Yes, dry.
it's very dry. So
Dry,
in
yeah.
those areas, we have got other method. We call that 1 liter miracle.
And what is this all?
In that method, at the time of plantation the tree, we only pour 1 liter of water.
Okay.
Thereafter, those sapling doesn't require any manual watering. And with that 1 liter water, that small sapling of 1 feet become tall tree of like 15, 20, 35 feet in due course of time.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
And no care is needed after
Nothing.
that?
Yeah. So it's
Okay,
not
that's very
watering,
good.
it's about soil management. And
True,
it's about the plantation method which allows and which help those saplings to grow and become tall trees.
And that's why the name says like a 1
So
liter
1 liter
miracle.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So these
Yeah.
are the two methods which we follow.
Fair. Very nice. So many insights and really grateful. So which metric matters to you the most? Like, is it the number of trees or survival rate or the biodiversity or the self-sustainability?
Survival and biodiversity both are equally important. And these are the two elements which we always take care in all our projects. Then in the biodiversity element also, I would say that if I'm planting a forest in Africa, then I will study the forest of local, the area where we are planting. If I'm planting a forest in Himalaya, then I cannot take the saplings from South India and plant them. So local biodiversity and of course number of survival rate. These
That's
are
important.
equally important.
Equally important.
Yes.
Why have you chosen this for-profit social enterprise instead of NGO work?
That's a very good question and very tricky also. It's very tricky to answer this question, but at the starting, people told me that if one want to work in the environment or social entrepreneur field, he has to do the NGO and all. I was very clear that in an NGO there are limitations, but if you have a for-profit organization, then there is no limit at all.
No limitation.
Just to overcome the limit, I started the company and for-profit.
That's great. And so what was harder, convincing client to pay for real forest or building the forest itself?
So building the forest is never hard for us. We are already developed the mechanisms, methods.
Okay.
But yes, convincing people and clients to plant a forest is always very tough.
Yes,
And even finding clients is also very tough.
Yeah, that's true.
There are processes which we are following, and
if I may ask, like, how do you initiate that thing? Like, searching clients, like just rightly you have mentioned, it is not that easy task, right?
Correct.
If I may ask, like, how can it be done? The initial things maybe.
So till now, like whatever projects we are getting, it's like word of mouth publicity. If we have done a project for someone, we just show that for that project to his friends or maybe relatives. In the government organizations also, when top officials used to visit those forests, they say, okay, this is something which we can do. So till now, this is the thing, but now we are finding other methods also, like through digital marketing. Recently, I was featured in Shark Tank also.
Yeah, that we will take up some question on that.
So these are the things which add up in our marketing efforts.
Okay. So I'll go back to your Navy days. Again, I guess I might have already asked this question, since I want to, just for the viewers, I want to ask this question again. So you had a disciplined life, value and all. So from this commando life, what sort of, any discipline that you want, or maybe anything that you want to share with the students, they should adopt it?
Yeah, so I'll give you an incident. That was year 2008, in the month of Jan.
Okay.
And we have got a task of diving of around 50-meter dive.
Okay.
So a big platform which was sunk in the sea at the depth of 50 meter, and we need to rescue that. So during dive, we do dive with one more person, that we call buddy pair.
Okay.
So if two of them are diving, so then life of each other is always in the hand of other person. So my life is in the hand of other, and his life is connected with me. So that is the thing which always guided me, that trust of saving life of someone is the biggest thing one can have in life, and that we have lived actually in as a special force command. During dive also, and even during the operations also, we always act and work as a buddy pair. That is something which people are, which I see that people in the civil world, they don't understand these kind of things. They lack this.
Of course, that is completely shocking for me. The moment you said that, trust.
Yes.
Like your life is in someone else's hand, and you need to trust that person. And similarly, that person also has to trust you.
Yes.
How connected things are. Like, of course, for civil, for us, it is not that easy to understand. Yeah, great. So what do you want people to remember about DhartiAmrit for next 25 years?
Uh, so we have not set target for next 25 years, of course. As I mentioned earlier also that there has to be short-term targets, and of course, like after this question, I'll definitely be setting up the target for next 25 years also.
That's great.
But you know, just thinking for next 25 years, I would see that we will be creating, and DhartiAmrit will be creating forest in all the continents, and
That's really great.
in majorly all the countries.
All the best wishes, sir.
Thank
Definitely.
you so
That's great. So, just rightly, we have discussed about the Shark Tank and all. So, do you want to share any of the instances, or maybe anything like you had during those Shark Tank days?
It was a great experience.
What was the experience? Yeah, that's what
so
I meant
like,
actually.
When we were there in the tank, it was like everywhere it were light, cameras, and we were pitching our business idea to legendary people of the industries. So those were the people who have done wonders in terms of entrepreneurship. Almost all of them were and unicorns. They know how to create, how to sustain and scale the businesses.
Yes.
So that was the thing. But I was very disappointed in terms of acceptance of the thing which we are doing. We were thinking that, we were looking for some impact investor through Shark Tank. I was disappointed. That's perfectly fine. Since they are from the business background, so they only know, and they're always calculating the figures, and which are very much connected to the finance and money. So yeah, that's the thing. But after that episode, when the episode aired, I found a lot of things, and after this Shark Tank episode live, and from the feedback from the shark, now we have also developing one more vertical, where apart from the forest creation, we are into the profitable and recurring income generation horticulture models that are also biodiversity, with the biodiversity element, and they will be recurring in revenue generation models also. So that was the take from the Shark Tank.
Okay, so in short, we can say that helps in growing connection and all somehow.
Connection means yes. Then what in forestation? What we do that we are developing forest for the someone who want, but then there is no recurring revenue model from that. Now we have developed a segment where with our creations, a recurring revenue will be there. So if a person is deputing his or her funds, he will be they will be having yearly recurring revenue from their investment. So that is one thing which we have started after the Shark Tank.
That's really great. So all the questions are done from my side, but I have some rapid fire questions. I guess you're ready for that. Quickly, we will have this Shark Tank, regret or relief?
It's not a regret, it's a relief.
Oh, that's great. Navy or nature?
It's a tough one, but both.
Yeah, both. Very close to your heart, right? Yeah, both.
So I cannot choose one, it's both.
I understand. If DhartiAmrit were a tree, which one it would be?
So I have seen a big tree in Gujarat, a banyan tree.
Banyan tree. Okay.
Almost 2,000 cow, can get shade from the single tree. So yes, banyan tree.
That's great, sir. That's all from my side. Any advice you want to give to the young students? If you can just share any thought.
So my life is till now, whatever I have achieved, whatever less I have achieved, is because of the discipline and never save in attitude. So I urge all the students and viewers Just take care of your body, of your health, and continuously be disciplined. Thank you.
That's really good.
Thank you, sir, for coming here, sharing your journey, and that was really an insightful conversation. Thank you. To everyone listening, I hope today's conversation reminds you that real impact begins with action. Leadership is not just about vision, it's about creating lasting changes for people and the planet. Today's discussion highlighted the power of environmental stewardship, sustainable thinking, and the importance of taking responsibility for the world around us. And to our audience, if this conversation inspired you, don't let it end here. Share it, discuss it, and take it one step towards making a difference in your own community. Thank you for tuning into the GIBS IRE podcast. I am your host, Dr. Sumitra Roy. Until next time, keep innovating, keep learning, and keep building a better future. Thank you.